Good morning. Much respect. Fight fearless. We're going to focus on our breath this morning with some chamber breathing and alternate nostril breathing. And I got inspired this morning as I was taking a shower and balancing my breath, balancing of just what I've been feeling a lot lately is just a kind of as we do the breath work, we expand and then we contract. We expand and we contract. And with our breath, we're expanding on our inhale and we're softening. We're softening on our exhale. But when we don't do breath work, you know, it's kind of easy for us to just go through our whole life without changing or without seeing much change or without seeing much change in our energy. But when we start to do breath work, we start to inhale deeper. When we inhale deeper, when we take in more, we're able to take in more, and our lungs are able to open more. Well, then that gives us an ability. It gives us more. We're expanding on what we thought we could. You see what I'm saying with that? That makes sense. Thank you for tuning in here on Twitch and YouTube. But let's get started with the two main concepts of this video, which are chamber breathing. And chamber breathing, if you don't know what that is basically breathing into your belly, breathing into your ribs after that. So notice how I stopped for a second and I'm talking, and then I'm going to inhale again into my ribs, and I hold that for a second to absorb that, and then now inhale into the upper lungs or top half of the lungs, the chest and the heart. Okay, and as I hold that there, now we even have one more. So we filled the chest and we filled up here into the upper lungs, the heart, the thymus gland, and then now let's inhale one more time into the neck, the thyroid, the face. And notice how you can even come back into like the back of your neck here. A little bit more into the upper head. Just feeling this expansion across the front, expansion across the back, the outer side. It allows you to open up certain places in your body that can crack and kind of open up my spine that way. I haven't exhaled yet. I'm still kind of absorbing that breath. Then now as you exhale, you soften. Light pull of the belly at the bottom. Okay, so that's just the chamber breathing. Now, if we combine the chamber breathing with alternate nostril breathing, which is our left and right hemispheres, we can now kind of take this into, I don't know what else. Kind of like, we're just kind of making it into our own thing. So let's just go ahead and do that. We're gonna inhale, let's practice the chamber breathing again. So inhale into your belly, inhale into your ribs, and do take a pause for a second. So instead of inhaling in, just hold for a second, absorb, and then now inhale into the heart, the chest, kind of lift your body up. And I'm also I can pull up my pelvic floor here at the bottom to kind of help pull up into the chest, and then inhale lastly into the head or to the neck. Look to your right or to your left. Ear to shoulder, opening up the neck. Inhale any bit more that you've got on the top of that inhale. It's gonna go into what you're trying to work. So I'm trying to push more into like my face, into my I'm kind of working into, I'm breathing into my face, into my eyes. I want to feel it there. I want to feel that kind of opening of the skin of the cells, you know, because it starts to die over time, especially if we were drinking or we're doing something that, you know, is kind of debilitating to the body. They start to break down the tissue, and then lack of oxygen and blood flow into those cells creates the death, the unintentional death. So the tapping of the face here, and I just want to bring life into my body, into spaces where it doesn't, I don't feel like it's really there, you know what I mean? I'm not all there. So you inhale, combining this chamber breathing. So I inhale. Now right away, just inhaling, I inhaled into my chest, right? So the thing about it is that you can kind of bypass the belly and stretch into the upper lungs and shoulders, into the face. Inhale, stretch, 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 stretching the upper lung. You hold the breath, you pack the prana, the chi, into those areas, and you open up those spaces. Okay. Now with the alternate nostril breathing, we're just going to focus on one particular side, so that kind of gives us an added benefit there. Right? Soften, especially after inhaling. With inhaling so deep, we're taking in, we're absorbing so much, so to soften those cells is important too, because the inhale is energizing and it expands us out, it gives us energy, it supplies the cells with oxygen, chi, life force energy, information. And sometimes we can't hold on. I mean, it's just not natural for us because we're growing every day. It's inch by inch, so you can't just inhale and then stay there. You want to exhale, soften, and allow that expansion, because we're slowly expanding consciousness every day, slowly expanding consciousness. Some people will stay here, right? This is what we've learned and this is what we are. Or we can start to expand on that. So, oh, okay, that gives us a little more insight. That gives us a little more awareness. That gives us a little more expansion. So as we inhale into your belly, to your back, inhale into your ribs, as much as you can, and hold it, absorb it, and then inhale into your lungs, the upper chest, the heart, inhale into your heart. You feel how that kind of like gives you like a little bit of a rush coming up. Pull up on the pelvic floor a little bit. Inhale into your face. Okay, and then now that we're in our face, we've absorbed into the face, we're taking our awareness to our face here. You may be touching your face, tapping or hitting or knocking or massaging or doing something like that here to bring awareness into either side. Be aware of your left and right side. So close off your right nostril and exhale out your left nostril, please. Okay, inhale through your left nostril. Keep a hold of that chamber breathing. The idea of expanding the lung, expanding the left side. Inhale, inhale more, inhale more. Get it into those spots, into your shoulder, into the back of your ear. Stretch and open it up. close the left side and exhale out your right. Okay, notice the difference. Notice how you felt. Notice how maybe one side felt stronger, maybe one side feels more awareness. There's multiple feelings that are going on, electric and magnetic. So you can't really say like one is stronger or one is weaker. You just say that one has just a particular talent that may be better than the other side in a sense. So don't label yourself one side's stronger or one side's weaker or one side's bad or one side's good, but they're both good. They're both have their talent. So inhale into the right side. Also be aware of where those strengths are and weaknesses, if that's what you want to call them. Inhale into the belly, into the back. I feel like I need to breathe more into my right kidney, the back a little bit more. There's a hardness, there's a stiffness there, there's a rigidity in my right side. So inhale into the back, inhale into the ribs, inhale into the lungs, the heart, or just the front side. Open up that, you can lift your elbow up, inhale more, inhale more. Stretch the face, the chin. Okay, and we already exhaled out that side, so you can just exhale out both if you'd like. Or do both, or go back to the left. But just feel where you need to work, where you want to be happy, because there's no goal but the goal that you have set forth for yourself. So stay focused on that goal, whatever it is. It may change. You may change. Be okay with that. Be open with that. Inhale, smile into it. Bring love and attention, positivity into it. Focused awareness. Alrighty. Cool. Now you can go ahead and go through any flows that you want to do to help open up the body. Half moon flow. Forward fold. Continue your work in your this morning. Or if you're already done, then that's cool too. You're just getting this in, a little bit of breath work, a little concept, a little idea, a little motivation, a little inspiration. That's what we're here for at Fight Fearless. So we'll be continuing on educating you guys on spiritual growth, energetic growth, breath work, focus, mentality, mindset to get you to your goal. Because that's the first and foremost thing. If this is seeing the vision, then you can get there that much quicker. And if the body is in alignment with that, then we'll get that much quicker. Okay, guys. So stay focused today. Much respect. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. for more Fight Fearless.